Most people, when they're purchasing a sofa nowadays, it's usually more of a neutral tone. And grays are very popular, and also the whites and off-whites and things like that. Depends if you have a family and if you're afraid of it. So the easiest way to change things out are through some of the accessories. Pillows. Pillows are one of your least expensive ways as well to get a whole new pop. And that's a great way to do a trend if you were focusing in on a specific sort of pattern as a trend. Because those are the things that are going to date quicker. So put a couple of new pillows or a throw. Little accent pieces, dishes, things like that. That's a way, right, that you can change out seasonally. This is another trend. You're seeing a lightening of wood tones. You're seeing a return to lighter tones of wood, less of the dark sort of espresso that's been popular for a few years, sort of that hotel chic. Other trends you're going to see for spring, the color this year announced by Pantone is emerald. So we were expecting blue, but actually emerald, the green became the color of the year. You've probably seen it in clothing on the red carpet. You'll see it more this spring. Lots of purples and blue. You're going to see more of the brasses and golds, and the tones actually can be mixed with the silvers, especially when they're on the antique side. You know, it's not the 70s fern bar and brass kind of thing. It's a little more antique, more rustic. But it's a rustic finish, so you still can mix it with some bronzes and some of the antique silvers. It's hitting a couple of other. You're still going to see clean lines on furniture, but you also are seeing a return to slightly softened, more feminine shapes. You're going to see a return of a bit of a rolled arm, not the traditional one, but something a bit softer, not quite as straight as the track arms. You can see the lines of this have sort of a retro feel, but because they're clean lined, it will still work with anything modern or very contemporary that you have. Wallpaper's continuing as a trend, cannot stop selling that. That's just as crazy, the amount that we sell. But people tend not to do a whole room. It's not like what your grandmother did. You know, it's like a feature wall and very large. Your easiest trend to do is to repaint, you know, and maybe green's not the color for spring, but you could choose a lighter version of the green. That would feel fresh as well.